want to call upon Mrs. Susan Bailey to introduce the Honorary Doctor.
Vice-Chancellor, insofar as the Council and Senate of the University of Northampton have seen fit to establish an honorary doctorate to confer on eminent individuals who have contributed to the work and development of the university, to the life and culture of the community, and to the interests and improvements of education, I today present to the Deputy Chairman one on whom the Council and Senate have determined to confer such an award. I would like to present to you today Don Page. Don's award is for his services to service management over the last 25 years and his contribution to education. The service management industry underpins businesses across the globe, yet in many ways it is the Cinderella of the industry. Those of us who work in computing have often been referred to as geeks and anoraks, but we are the very people who keep you communicating. Where would you be without email, Facebook and Twitter today? And how do you react when the system goes down? Thanks to Don's work, service management across the globe operates in a much more efficient and effective way. Don brings with him today the people who have supported and motivated him over the years. At the hub of his life is his wife Kitty and his son Jordan. In fact, it was Kitty who was the catalyst to Don's career in service. Deputy Chairman, in accordance with the decision of the Council and Senate, I present to you Don Page that you may confer an honorary degree, doctorate.
Donald Page, by the authority of the Council and of the Senate, I confirm on you an honorary doctorate and I welcome you to the university.
Hi everyone, that was great. Thank you very much, Sue. I have to excuse me, I normally speak off the cuff, but on this occasion I've decided to write some stuff down. The Chancellor, Deputy Chairman, ladies and gentlemen, it's both a pleasure and an honour to be here today. Sometimes in my industry, I feel as if I've been around for 100 years. Other times I feel as if I've been around for 5 minutes or so. It only seems like yesterday I was trying to find my form room at school, trying to go for my first job interview, and I remember thinking anyone over the age of 30 was past it. In my early computing career, right from the start, I've always felt there's always got to be a better way of doing something. I used to have to write my programs in the middle of the night because production systems required us to do that. And I used to have to write computer programs. Now those young people in the audience, you think it's easy, you sit there and you press a few buttons and you do this and that. Now in my case, we had to write computer programs on little things called punch cards or little things like that. And then, this is a surprise bit, then I had to type them on this. Now one, you need to be really strong to do this in the first place, yeah? But this is what we had to do. Even if I wanted to delete a simple file, which we do now, great left turn. Yeah, a simple Word document, for example, now you would just press the delete key, and we think, yeah, we had to write a program to do that. So things have really changed. So what used to take me hours and hours, you can now do in a microsecond, just like that. Fantastic. Actually, I've just realised I forgot to put my glasses on. I'm in big trouble. It's all right, I'll remember it. Oh, go on then. Yeah, let's use yours. Let's see how bad his eyes are, shall we? Yeah. Just, oh, fantastic. You're the same as me. And anyway, I think really, for me, as someone who stuttered very badly as a child, I quickly learned how life could be quite hard for someone who's slightly different. I wanted to be in the school plays all the time. I wanted to actually speak, you know, and do the, but I was never actually chosen to do it. No need to cry, because I couldn't care less. Because I always felt they were losing out, because I thought I could do a fantastic job. That was a really important point. It was a lesson I learned very early on there. And throughout my career, I've met people who inspired me, always. I've met an Australian gold Olympic swimmer who was told she'd never be a good enough swimmer. My dyslexic 4'11" professor in Holland. Imagine, 4'11" dyslexic professor, he'd been standing there. Yeah, he actually, what he instilled in me is to insist that I examine every problem from every perspective. Reinforcing there is no problem you cannot solve, but first you have to understand what you want to achieve. When we started on the international standard for IT service management, industry analysts told us we would have no chance of achieving it at least till the year 2010. They totally underestimated the team involved, the people, the types of people, and we achieved it 6 years early, and I was extremely proud of that.